Okay, so like ready for a deep dive. Today, we're tackling the wild world of mobile games.
Ooh, sounds fun.
But here's the twist, right? We're not actually playing anything.
Oh, okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, we've got this transcript, right? It's from one of those Let's Play videos.
I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah, and this one's for a game called Ball Run Infinity. Ever heard of it?
I can't say that I have, no.
It's like super popular, apparently.
Okay, so what's the plan? We're like dissecting the video.
Exactly. But, and this is the cool part, we get to like understand the whole thing, the game, I mean, without actually, having to watch the video.
Ah, I see. So we're like getting the cheat codes to the fun.
Precisely. And maybe even some cheat codes to like how these games, keep us so hooked.
That's always the mystery, isn't it?
Totally. So let's jump in, all right?
Let's do it.
Right off the bat, the transcript like walks us through how the game works, the basics.
Yeah, give me the rundown.
So you're this ball, right? And you're like rolling along this path.
Okay, simple enough.
But there are all these obstacles you got to dodge, and then there are other balls you got to like merge with them
To get bigger.
You got it. And like the bigger you get, the higher's your score. The more powerful you become.
Makes sense. Classic gameplay loop.
But it's like the way the host describes it,
Yeah, that's...
It's all like boom and POW, and like this ball is growing faster than my excitement on pizza night.
Okay, so lots of energy.
Tons. And that's like what makes it so fun,
I get that. It's like they're tapping into this like visceral excitement.
Exactly. Like even reading the transcript, you can almost like feel that rush.
And that's the point, right? To make it feel instantly rewarding, like every time you merge, it's a mini celebration.
And then, of course, the game gets harder.
Oh, I was just going to ask about that. Does it get, like, super challenging?
Totally. The ball keeps getting bigger. The numbers climb like crazy. It goes from 4 to 16, then 32, all the way up to, like, 512.
Whoa, okay, that's a lot of balls.
And then there's this one part the transcript mentions, a giant gap jump.
Ooh, sounds intense.
You. Right. Like, just reading it, I was like, how do you even clear that?
But see, that's, like, the genius of it, right? That escalation.
Yeah, totally.
It's not just about difficulty. It's about, like, tapping into our need to progress,
Yeah, like each obstacle you clear, it's like a mini victory.
Exactly. And it keeps you coming back for more. Like, what's the next challenge? Can I conquer it?
And it's not just the game itself, right? It's also the way the video host, like, talks about it.
What do you mean?
They're, like, super enthusiastic,
Okay, yeah, like a hype man for the ball.
Yeah, kind of. They're constantly like cheering you on, asking kids, isn't this ball amazing?
Interesting. So they're directly engaging the viewer.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's like they're right there playing with you.
Smart move. It creates that sense of like connection, a shared experience.
But it totally amplifies the excitement.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're not just watching anymore. You're part of the action.
And did you notice how they use all these like superlatives?
Not specifically. Give me an example.
It's constant. Like, this is the biggest ball ever. Or, you're the strongest ball in the universe.
I see. So it's like they're pumping you up.
Exactly. Every little thing you do, it's like this massive accomplishment.
It's all about framing, right? Making you feel good about every step you take.
And it works. Even reading it, I was like, yeah, I am unstoppable.
Exactly. And that feeling, that's what keeps you hooked.
But of course, you can't win forever, right?
Right. What happens when the inevitable happens?
The transcript describes it as this like dramatic game over moment.
Oh, no. So is it like a downer ending?
Not at all. The host, like, their energy doesn't drop for a second.
Really?
They're like, too bad. But hey, Ball Run Infinity never ends.
Interesting. So it's not like a final defeat?
Nope. It's more like, okay, try again. You got this.
That's actually brilliant. It's like they're turning failure into motivation.
And that's like the ultimate hook, right?
For sure. You're never truly defeated. You always have another chance.
Which means you're more likely to, keep playing, keep coming back.
Makes you wonder if they like planned that out or just stumbled onto it.
Right. Like, is it genius game design or happy accident?
Either way, it's effective.
And speaking of, keeping people engaged, the video ends with a classic call to action.
Right. The like and subscribe bit.
Yep. Smash that like button, subscribe for more epic ball adventures.
It's almost a formula at this point, isn't it?
Totally.
Right.
But it's a reminder that, like, these games, they're not just about, playing alone in your room.
Yeah, it's about the community, the sharing, the whole ecosystem.
Exactly. It's like watching the video, playing the game. It's all part of this, like, bigger experience.
It's like they're creating a world around the game.
And that's, I think, what makes it so compelling, you know? It's not just a game, it's a whole thing.
It's like a lifestyle.
Maybe. But seriously, it's fascinating to see, like, how these pieces fit together.
Yeah, to create something so, like, deceptively simple yet incredibly engaging.
And it makes you think, right? Like, how do these game developers, how do they find that balance?
What do you mean?
You know, that sweet spot between challenge and reward. Like, how do they keep players hooked without, making it too frustrating?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's like a delicate balance.
Totally. And it makes you appreciate, like, how much thought goes into these games, even the ones that seem, super simple on the surface.
That's like there's a whole psychology behind it.
Exactly. And that's what we love about these deep dives, right? Getting to, like, peel back the layers and see what's really going on.
It's like being a detective for fun.
Uh-huh. I like that. So what about you guys listening?
Yeah, what do you think?
What games have you found yourselves, like, totally hooked on? What is it about them that keeps you coming back for more? Let us know. Leave a comment, send us a message.
We might even do a deep dive on your favorite game next.
Exactly. So, let's keep the conversation going.
Always down for more deep dives.
All right, until next time, stay curious.
And keep on gaming.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.